y'all, I don't even know what to say because I'm literally like, I told mad people I was gonna have this video up weeks ago and it never happened. That was like 3 weeks ago at this point. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Life was happening and it was happening very fast, and basically your girl got caught up. So I'm here today to help put you guys onto game and let you know how to become a billionaire super fast. Pretty much this is just the stuff that I do normally to get my bells up. It's super easy stuff to do. It's nothing like crazy. You don't have to be, you know, super skilled or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna just put y'all on to what I've been doing because it's been super helpful. And if you saw my last video, you saw my home tour, y'all know my house is lit now. So yeah, because I can buy whatever I want. If you're trying to get your coins up and you're trying to get these bells and you want to be a billionaire like me, then keep watching. So I had to make a little list because I didn't want to forget anything, and I wanted it to kind of have some order because otherwise I would be scatterbrained. Tip number 1 is pretty basic, and actually this is like the most simple thing, but I feel like I just have to mention it. So do your daily tasks, most of them anyway. Like make sure that you're hitting your money rock. Usually you can get pretty good bells from there. I don't know the exact amount, but like you can get the coins and the bell bag, so just make sure you're doing those. Also, when you get your bell bag out the ground, the little glow, I don't even know what to call it, but like the little glow area where you dig up and it gives you 1,000 bells. You can bury those and get more bells. So you can bury the 1,000 that you dig up and just bury it back, and then in a couple days it'll multiply and then you'll have 3,000 bells. You can also do more increments than that, so you can do 10,000, which is the max I believe. I don't know what happens if you do more than that, but everybody just says don't do more than 10,000. So bury 10,000 bells, and in a couple days then you'll have 30K instead of just 3. And then also make sure that you sell stuff that you don't want to Timmy and Tommy because they be buying stuff, especially like random fish and bugs that you already donated. Don't sell them unless you've already donated them, duh. If you've already donated them to the museum, then just sell them because literally they just serve no purpose, and you can get pretty good bells. But obviously if other people like Flick or whatever on your island, like they buy more, you can sell to them, but Timmy and Tommy are just always there, so you can just sell crap that you don't want to them. Tip number 2 is honestly what changed my life, and it's really about to change yours if you're not hip already. I know a lot of people already know about this, but to my homies that are not hip, I'm trying to tell you this is gonna change your life. You won't even play Animal Crossing the same anymore after this. Okay, tip number 2 is the turnip exchange. Everybody knows the deal with turnips. You buy the turnips on Sunday from Daisy, then you try to sell them and make a profit. You try to get more bells than what you paid for each turnip, right? But I don't know if you're like me, but my island exchange rate has been garbage. Like I think the highest I've ever had was like 172 bells per turnip, which is pretty crappy if you're aware of how high the bell exchange rate can be. So basically the turnip exchange is like the stock market, and it's like a website that you can use to like see how much the turnips are selling for on other people's islands and go there and sell your turnips. So if somebody's turnips are selling for 600 bells, you're about to make crazy money off of your turnips because you only paid like what, 90 bells for them. So multiply, if you buy like what, 1,000 turnips and you multiply that times 600, you're about to be breaded, okay? Pretty much you can pay people in like tips, or some people will have like requirements that they want you to give them in order for them to let you on their island. Some of these people be crazy asking for like ridiculous amounts of like Nook Mile tickets and bells or like materials, which I get, is your island, do what you want, but like there's a lot of generous people who just don't care if you give them anything or not. They're just like, oh, leave me a tip or whatever, or this is what I'm looking for. So I don't get crazy with the paying people because I just don't see the point of that. So yeah, you can usually find somebody's island who doesn't have like a crazy requirement to let you in. I think the most bells that I've ever gotten per turnip was probably like 623. I'm rich, bitch! Got money in the bank. Yeah. Shout out what you drank. I got money in the bank. You want to do this because literally it skyrockets your bells. I never turn my bells in on my island. Literally, I've done it like once before I was hip to Turnip Exchange. But basically, you need to be on Turnip Exchange because like that's how you're gonna get rich, for real. Also, a bonus tip about Turnip Exchange, because you can do other stuff other than just sell your turnip. You can also go to people's islands on other days. So like I don't time travel, but other people do. So it's Sunday on other people's islands when it's like Tuesday on my island. So I can go to somebody else's island and buy turnips on a Tuesday in my time, but it's Sunday on their island, so daisy's there. So you can buy turnips pretty much whenever you want, really. And then you just do the cycle again, which is pretty much what I do. That's how I got my bells up. So yeah, this is what you need to do. One thing I will say though is sometimes it can take a long time when you're in the queue. So like when people have crazy turnip exchange rates, like 600 plus, really anything higher than like 450, I feel like the lines be long, but really for the 600s is super long. So usually I'll just turn it on, get in line, and then go do something else. Like I'll be near my phone or my computer so I can hear it when it's my turn, and I'll check in periodically, but like you can be waiting a long time, but it's so worth it because you're just getting so many bells, and it's just like, it's actually addicting. Like the first couple times you do it, it's like, oh my gosh, like I just really made 3 million bells in one transaction. Like it's crazy, y'all. So just know this is what you need to do to get your bells up. And I'm not like, I've never been scammed or anything. Like I said, everybody is pretty nice. Like I haven't had any bad experiences with any of the things that I've done as far as interacting with other people on Animal Crossing or going to other people's islands. Highly recommend it. So yeah, that's what you want to do. In addition to having Daisy, you can also go to people's islands if they have Celeste there. You can usually like wish on stars and get DIYs from Celeste. It's so helpful because you don't always have Daisy or Celeste on your island. If you can just go there at any given time, like why would you not? Last thing about Turnip Exchange is you can also open your island and let people come and sell turnips, see Daisy, and come see Flick or whomever is on your island or whatever you want to do. And that's how you can also make bells, because your turnip exchange rate might be high. And so if you charge, you know, everybody a certain amount to come in, then you're about to make bread. So I did that once. It wasn't even that great of a rate, honestly, but I think it was like a Saturday afternoon. And so I guess people just really want to get rid of their bells. So anyway, I opened my island on Turnip Exchange and I literally made like 1 million bells just by letting people sell their turnips. And I didn't even have a requirement. I just asked people to leave tips. So get this money, girl. Get this money. It's very easy. Use Turnip Exchange. It will change your life. I promise you. Okay, tip number 3 is NOOKAZON. And yes, it is exactly what it sounds like. It is the Animal Crossing version of Amazon. It's very cute, I know. They literally thought of everything, and it's actually amazing how people are so creative with this game. NOOKAZON can help you do 2 things. The first is it can help you get whatever you want for your island. And I mean anything. Villagers, DIYs, materials, furniture, everything. Like anything that you could think of that you want or need on your island, you can get it on NOOKAZON. So yeah, after I got all my bells from Turnip Exchange, then I just wanted to buy everything. So I went to NOOKAZON and literally bought pretty much everything that's in my house that I didn't already have like a DIY for or wasn't in my store. And literally there's everything on there. I made a wish list of stuff that I wanted, and then I just started like putting offers to people to like buy these things. And it's very easy. Usually my offers were accepted pretty quickly. It shows you like who's online, who's busy, who's away or whatever, but most of my transactions were like instantaneous. I love that because I don't like waiting. Once you make an offer and your offer is accepted, you can either go to that person's island that's selling it, or they can come to your island. It's whatever the seller wants. So I did both. Like some people wanted me to come to their island, some people just wanted to come to my island. And again, I never got scammed. I never had any bad experiences. So I would highly recommend it. Oh, and also there's like a rating. You can see who has like a good record on there and who doesn't. So if you feel like a little sketch about it, then just like look at their rating and see how they're rated, which is very helpful also because it's less likely that you will get scammed if they have like a good rating. So also I love NOOKAZON because in addition to buying literally whatever you want, you can sell stuff that you don't want. It's crazy actually how much stuff that you don't want costs on there. So I had all this like random junk that I did not want, and I mean I could have sold this to Timmy and Tommy, but I looked on here and people was paying bread for it. So I was like, let me start selling some of my stuff on Amazon too. I sold a bunch of stuff on NOOKAZON that I didn't want. Same thing, it was pretty quick. People put in offers and you can say what you want. If you want bells, you can put that. If you want Nook Mile tickets, you can put that. You can also make like a wish list and put specific things that you want, because some people have stuff that they don't want but you want, so it's like a trade. You could do that. It's just really cute and I love it because literally there's everything. And just like Amazon in real life, it is addicting. Like when I say I was on there for hours just like looking at stuff that I wanted, making wish lists, and then actually like buying all the stuff, like I ran it up. I don't even know how many bells I spent on there, but just know it was a lot. Totally worth it because like I got all of the things that I wanted, and they have like stuff that's hard to get, like that moon chair. I don't know a lot of people that have that moon chair, and if you do have it then you just got lucky. I don't know, but I I had to buy it. Another thing is like once you like buy an item or you have an item, it's like cataloged, so you can like rebuy those items and then sell them for more on NOOKAZON if you wanted to. So that's another way to make bells. I just put you onto a little game, so you're welcome in advance. Tip number 4 is really more of a suggestion slash recommendation. I downloaded this app called Travelguy, and it pretty much helps you keep track of like all of your daily chores slash tasks on Animal Crossing. It makes sure that you like checked all 6 rocks, got all 4 fossils, got your money tree, got your DIY, like that kind of stuff. It also tells you how many bugs and fish are available at that time of day, or which ones are available during this season. It also helps you keep track of your turnip prices. Like there's a little graph. You can enter how much your turnips were selling for each day. It's also really helpful because you can log every single insect, fish, and fossil that you've collected, so you know which ones you still need. There's like a whole list of every single piece. So that's like super helpful because it shows you like how many you have left, how many you already found, which ones you need to find. So like maybe if you wanted to like trade someone for it or buy it on NOOKAZON or something like that. So it's super helpful. And it also tells you like what upcoming events and stuff are gonna happen in the game, which is also helpful because sometimes I forget. So it's just a really cute app and I feel like it's super helpful. So I highly recommend it. I did have to pay for it. I think it was like $2 or $3, which is really not that much, but I was pressed and I just thought it would be something really helpful, so I bought it. So I mean, I think you should get it, but it's totally up to you because it's not free. But like I said, it's $2 or $3. So yeah, those are the tips and tricks that I used to become a billionaire. I told you guys it was super easy. Anybody can do it, literally. So go ahead, get on NOOKAZON, get on Turnip Exchange, get these bells so we can get bells together. We can both be billionaires. Life as a billionaire is so fun. If you guys try these tips, let me know in the comments if it worked for you, if it changed your life. I know it will, but I still want to hear how it changed your life. Also, if you know some more tips that I didn't mention, let me know in the comments because I'm always looking for quick ways to get bells, because you know, you can never have too many bells. Also, I need y'all help. If you're hip, let me know in the comments how I can get Nook Mile tickets easy, because getting these Nook Mile points takes too long and I need a lot of Nook Mile tickets so I can go villager hunting. So let me know, put me on the game. We're a sharing community here on my channel, so I just put y'all on game. Go ahead and help your girl out with the tea on the Nook Mile tickets, because I don't know how people be getting 200 plus Nook Mile tickets, but I need tea. I need to know so I can do it too. So let me know if you're hip in the comments, okay? Thank you. Oh yeah, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, girl, what are you doing? Just subscribe, sis. Like, you want to be a part of this. I hope you guys like this video and I will see you in my next one.